It's early spring now, and I look forward to witnessing the scenes of our forest turning green again, wildlife returning to their playground. Hitting the trails is quite therapeutic. So much so, I converted my car into a camper a few years back. It's worked out pretty well. There was a moment then, I wasn't sure I was going to get this experience. You might say I became another number of a large statistical trend that is hitting senior citizens. Sugar, dairy, grain has always been a part of my diet, and it came to be a big problem, which led me down a road, well, let's just call it discovery. Okay, it's downloading, and time for a break. Some of this then I made from figs or dates with brewed with herbs. I made a video on it. It's called chai cocoa latte, but you can use coffee. You can use coffee, cocoa, and black tea. The 3 caffeines. Okay. I came from a family of engineers. My grandfather, father, brothers are engineers in their own respective fields. So working through problems is a way of life. I have always embraced change. That wasn't the issue. As for myself, there was definitely a change needed. I never saw my future self sick and weak. That was the reality I faced. The issue I had was getting good and concise information and not a bunch of scientific chit-chat. You know, health opinions are much like autumn leaves falling on the ground. Geez, take your pick. I was looking for consistency and results in a world that's dominated by opinions. Well, the truth is I'm still discovering, making progress. I'm out of the woods, and that's comforting. My big break in my discovery was moving away from commercial processed foods and its food preservation methods. You know, it doesn't matter if you start with organic, wholesome food. There are so many ways to kill it before it reaches your tongue. Preserving healthy foods, it's an art. It's always been an art. When the Spaniards landed in Peru, they were nourished back to health by the local cuisine, which included corn. When they returned to Spain with the barrels of corn, they didn't pay attention to the details of how it was prepared, which was soaking in a high alkaline bath, which the natives used crushed seed cells. Well, the story ends with the corn tortillas not going over very well. At least at first. If I had a motto, it would be culture instead of process. I use probiotics whenever I can. Milk, dairy, sprouted grains, inbred, drying and freezing, vacuum sealing. Unfortunately, North America mostly has a serious problem on this topic, more so than any other country that I've been to. I think it's fair to say that we led the world down this path. I like to see us restore our food industry. We can probably start with making it non-profit.